Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions. This is another interlude episode. We've got some errands to do at the walled city of Yardro. There's also an errand at Egros Castle, an errand at the castled city of Zeland, and 2 errands at Lionel Castle. So we want to do all of those. We'll read up on Rafa. I think we already read up on Marek. I don't think there's anything else that's going to be new, but we'll see. Anyway, so we've got, at the tavern, Diving Expedition and Yardro Melee. Yardro Melee, best classes are Knight, Monk, Dragoon, and Ninja. Samurai is just below that, followed by Squires. Diving Expedition is Knight and Monk, followed by, Squire, so they'll be pretty easy to get good groups for. So let me go ahead and do that. Party roster. At this point, I'm probably not going to send Lad out on too many more of these missions, just because I got 6, and I can do 2 at a time with that. And he would be like alone on anything else. I can't send out any of the unique characters. Agrius can't go, Luso can't go, Gustadio can't go, that sort of thing. So it's very much a shame. We'll leave Eagle Claw as a ninja. Zappa. You're already level 5 as a ninja. You're level 2 as a dragoon, so let's make you a dragoon. Ashley, you were level 5 as a knight, so I might make you a knight, but I'll make you a monk instead, actually. Nancy, level 4, and you can't become a dragoon or anything higher, so monk it is. Alicia and Lavian. Alicia can be a monk. And Lavian, 3, 4, you can be a knight. Alright, so let's go to the tavern and visit the errands. Let's go with the Yardro Melee. No, we'll go with the Diving Expedition first. Divers need strength and endurance. Now recruiting for our Diving Expedition. Experience high adventure and amass a quick fortune in the process. It's a man's life on the 7 seas where secret treasures await. Starting at 5,000 gil, meals included. Thompson Traders. So I don't think this is going to be one that we're going to make our money back on. Basically, anything that has a high starting price, you're not going to make your money back on. The whole point is to get JP. So for that, I will send Lavian, Alicia, and Ashley. Give you guys 14 days. I'd wager the job will take between 10 and 14 days. How many days will you give them? All right, go on a diving expedition. And the Yardro Melee. This one only applies in the month of Cancer, so I'm pretty lucky that it's available. Alright, hey, here's the bill. Now accepting applications for the Yardro Melee, an annual martial arts competition. Entrants of all backgrounds, welcome. The city of Yardro. You want to take on the job? Alright, so, Nancy, Zappa, and Eagle Claw. Go ahead and give you 16 days. Alright, win the Yardro Melee. Alright, so we got 16 days, so we want to get back on Cancer 30. There we go. Alright, so let's just move between these two. I don't think we're going to have any new errands. Nope. There is the Assassin's Dagger now available. Popular among assassins, this dagger has the power to doom its victims to certain death. Attack 7, block 5. By 1. Platinum swords are now available. Shining sword made of a lustrous white alloy of mithril and platinum. Its broad blade is wickedly sharp. I'll buy 1 of those. And we've got the slasher axe. Not going to buy this. This axe not only has impressive destructive power, but can also slow the actions of its target. Axes just have very variable damage. Wind slash bow. I'm going to hold off on buying that. Partisan. I will buy that. A polearm tipped with a broad, double-edged blade. Its design increases the damage it causes. We've got a diamond shield, so I'm not too worried about getting more of those. We've got circlets now. Hit points plus 100. Jewels have been embedded around the front of this helm. The design exposes the wearer's ears, making it lighter. That's 90. I'm going to hold off. Well... Nah, I'll buy 1. That's fine. Platinum armor. Brilliantly shining armor made of a lustrous white alloy of mithril and platinum. We'll buy 1 of those. I don't believe that we have anything new here that isn't available elsewhere. I don't think there's anything new there. Mining town of Golland. No new errands. No new items. I think there's going to be some new items in the, in Dorter. So I will stop by there. So 8, 9, and 10. Alright, tavern. Come on in then, make yourself welcome. Reports. You got some people back from their tasks. Let's go to check out the diving expedition. You want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Yardro in high spirits. Our task to participate in a shipwreck diving expedition. The stars were with us from the outset. The task required great strength of arm. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. It was not long before the sea yielded up to us her bounty. There was ample cargo to be found within the ship's hold. One large chest stood out amongst all the others. Breaking it open, we peered within. Inside were bags of gill. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Alright, so, task. Go on a diving expedition, bonus gill. Reward 2627 gill. So, yeah, I mean, we lost out on 2400 gill, give or take. Lavian and Alicia got 95 job points. Ashley got 100. And then the Yardro melee. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Yardro in high spirits. Our task, to conquer the Yardro melee. The stars were with us from the outset. As one would expect at such a contest, our opponents were fierce. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. After a grueling competition, victory was ours. We proudly took our places in the winner's circle. The sponsor came forth to award us a prize. Eagerly we looked to see what our efforts had earned us. Before us lay a treasure beyond compare. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Win the Yardro melee. The bonus is the Orb of Minwu. Minwu, the one of the guest characters of Final Fantasy II. Reward was 22,349 gil. Nancy, Zappa, and Eagle Claw all got job points. Nancy and Zappa got 196. Eagle Claw got 191. Okay, so that is it there. And next up, let's make our way down to the city of Dorter. Excellent. Alright, Poacher's Den. I don't think there's anything else that I have. Nah, not really. Alright, so, we now have Ninja Long Blades. Let's go into the fitting room for that. So that would be +2. That'd be another +2. 12 and 12 with 12 attack power. That is just insane. I'll get 2. And then we can also get the Kiyomori. We get 2 of those. Flame Mace and Morning Stars are now available. Large spiked metal ball attached by a chain to a wooden pole. Bloodstring Harp. No, we've had access to those. We've had access to those. We can now buy cashmere for dancers. This warm and flexible woolen fabric is exquisitely soft to the touch. Not that we have any dancers. Gold hairpins and such. All of that is normal. I am actually going to want to make sure that I've got some chameleon robes, so I've got 2. That should be enough. I don't think there's anything new there, and nothing new there. So, magical disappearing money. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and make our way over this way. Actually, no, you know what? Since we can just do Egros Castle without having to worry about anything else, I think we'll just wrap that one up and then go do the other one. Okay, so, Egros Castle. At the Outfitter, we have the daggers, the swords. We do have hunting bows, but I have one already. The Wind Slash Bow. Arrows shot by this bow fly at extremely high speeds. A vacuum created by their flight increases their damage. We got spears, we got shields, we got circlets, we got platinum armor. I think we've already seen what's available, so okay. Tavern. Errands. Guard duty. I believe this is a very good one, actually. In terms of the rewards that we'll get. So for this one, chemists are actually very good. Orators are pretty good as well. So let's see. Can you be an orator? Yes, you can. Orators would not be as good as chemists, but I think I'm willing to take that in order to get good job points for a class that we haven't really done much in. So you can be an orator. Can you become an orator? No. Could make you a chemist, but I don't think that's really necessary. Nancy can be an orator. What about Zappa? Zappa can become an orator. Okay, so we'll send 3 Orators off. Just to get them points for that. Okay. I know of a thing or two you might be able to do. Offensive magic should vanquish those monsters in a trice. It's interesting. So it's Chemist at the top tier, then Orator at the next tier, then Squire, and then White Mage, Black Mage, Time Mage, Summoner, Thief, Arithmetician, Bard, Dancer. I don't know why we're getting this offensive magic should vanquish those monsters in a trice. These are indeed troubled times. Monsters have appeared on the route from Egros to Dorter and threaten our Chocobo wains. Please protect them and the cargo they carry. Larkham Mercantile. Finder's fee, supplies, and other expenses come to 2,000 gil. That alright? Alright, Eagle Claw, Zappa, and Nancy. I'd wager the job will take 11 to 13 days. How many days will we give him? I'll give him 13. Those are the terms, then. Have we got a deal? Guard the wains. Alright. Alright, so 21 is what we want to get back to. Hey, got some people back from their tasks. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Egros in high spirits. Our task to ensure the safety of some Chocobo wains. The stars were with us from the outset. Our enemies were unexpectedly great in number. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. We performed our job most admirably. After the battle, we began to ready our packs for the road. A large sack happened to catch our eye. We quickly examined the contents. Before us lay a treasure beyond compare. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. So, task. Guard the wains. The bonus, blue materia. The reward was 17,294 gil. Eagle Claw, Zappa, and Nancy all get 166 job points. From this day forth, you're a level 3 treasure hunter. Thanks for dropping in. Do come again. Alright, so next up we want to get down to the castled city of Zaland. I cannot believe how often I'm not getting any random encounters. It's pretty great. Alright, the Siege Wield. That one is... Archers are good for that. Followed by Black Mages, Geomancers, and Mimes. If I ever do say it like that, so it's like Archers are good for that, followed by Black Mage, Geomancer, Mine. That's tiers. Generally, after that, Squires are the appropriate choice. Squires are, like, okay at everything, so... to a certain extent, like, that's something that you can do if you have lost a lot of people, if you're trying for, like, minimal leveling and stuff like that. Hiring new people and then doing all these things with Squires, that'll get them job points pretty quickly. Alright, so Archers are good. I think I definitely want Ashley to be an Archer. Although I think Thief is something that I would want as well. Archer level 2 for Nancy. Zappa is level 5, Eagle Claw is level 4, so Eagle Claw can go. Siege Weald. Right, here's the bill. I went into the Weald because I wished to live deliberately. But once there, I caught a glimpse of some ancient ruins among the trees. Could they have been the footprints of an ancient civilization? I pray that... Oh, this is the Zalon Tavern Master. I went into the Weald because I wished to live deliberately. But once there, I caught a glimpse of some ancient ruins amongst the trees. Could they have been the footprints of an ancient civilization? I pray that someone will go and see. Zalon Tavern Master. Finder's fee, supplies, and other expenses come to 1,100 gil. That all right? That's fine. Eagle Claw, Ashley, and Nancy. Let's go ahead and send you off. 13 days is fine. Find the ruins in the Siege Weald. Alright, so I'm going to go back up here. Yeah, see, I said something. Hold on. 10 days left. All right. Actually, I should have gone down to Lionel Castle and done that one too. Well, this will give us an opportunity to send, our main generics off, I suppose. There we go. Alright, head back to the tavern. Hit the wrong buttons. You got some people back from their tasks. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Zalond in high spirits. Our task, to explore the Siege Weald. The stars were with us from the outset. The task required a keen eye. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. As a result, we were able to find what we sought. We forded streams and cut our way through reed and rush. Well, you should have paid Indians to ferry you across, really, Eagle Claw. After a time, the air was about us seemed to change. We pressed ever onward. At last, our eyes fell upon a wonder of the ancient world. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Find the ruins in the Siege Weald. Discovered Eureka, the Forbidden Land. I don't actually know what that is a reference to. I guess we'll have to read about it and see if I can divine it from there. Reward of 5,119 gil, so we did make money. Eagle Claw and Nancy got 127 job points. Ashley got 125. And I did just remember that there are 2 things down here at Lionel Castle, so it would not have been great to have gone down here. So, alright. Lionel Castle. Still the same rumors. Yep. Princess Ophelia saved. No, that's still the old one. Errands. Trick of the Light and Fenland Mystery. Alright, so this one, archers are good for this one. And Fenland Mystery. Black mages and geomancers are good for this one, followed by mystics and arithmeticians. Okay, so... actually... Alright, so black mages and geomancers, I guess... You know what? Okay, so I think what we'll do is... Let's get some more points for black mage. Get some more points for geomancer. Zappa, no, Eagle Claw. Let's make you a Black Mage as well. Okay, so I'll send you guys off on that. Zappa. You can become an archer. Alicia can become an archer. And Lavian can become an archer. So there we go. Also, we have spawned a Dark Behemoth, Saul. We also have a lot of pigs. And some behemoths. I was not paying attention, and they have spawned tremendously. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Gonna have to do something about that. Alright, so the Fenland mystery is Black Mages and Geomancers, so... Eddie, here's the bill. On a hunting trip, I spotted what appeared to be ancient ruins in the Tigolith Fenlands. Could they be one of the ancient wonders that I've heard about? Anyone interested should investigate further. Finder sea supplies and other expenses come to 1100 gil. That alright? That is fine. Alright, so... let's go ahead and have Nancy lead. Eagle Claw can follow, and Ashley can accompany them as well. Go ahead and give you 14 days. Find the ruins in the Tigolith Fenlands. Okay, and then Trick of the Light. I saw them. Some manor ruins near Duguera Pass. They were there one instant, then gone in the next. Might they be ruins of note? Farmer Yarkin. Finder sea supplies and other expenses come to 1,050 gil. That alright? That is fine. Zappa, Alicia, and Lavian can go on to that, and we'll give them 15 days. Find the ruins in Duguera Pass. Alright, so we've got 15 days. Alright. I guess we'll just go up there, because that's kind of the easiest. Alright, so 9 days left. I think it'll take me more than 9 days, less than 9 days to get back. Yeah, so... that should do. Okay. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Reports, the Fenland mystery. Want to hear the report on that, eh? We departed Lionel Castle in high spirits. Our destination was the Tigolith Fenlands. The stars were with us from the outset. The task required a keen eye. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. As a result, we were able to find what we sought. We forded streams and cut our way through reed and rush. After a time, the air about us seemed to change. We pressed ever onward. At last, our eyes fell upon a wonder of the ancient world. Our fortune could not have been greater. I love these pictures that we get. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Discovered Crystal Tower. Again, not entirely sure what game that's from. Find the ruins in the Tigolith Fenlands. The reward, 5,124 gil. Nancy, Eagleclaw, and Ashley all get 108 job points. From this day forth, you're a level 3 adventurer. And Trick of the Light. I don't remember that level 3 thing in the original game either. We departed Lionel Castle in high spirits. Our destination was Duguera Pass. The stars were with us from the outset. The task required a keen eye. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. As a result, we were able to find what we sought. We forded streams and cut our way through reed and rush. After a time, the air about us seemed to change. We pressed ever onward. At last, our eyes fell upon a wonder of the ancient world. Well, that looks pretty spiffy. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Discovered Ronkin Ruins. That is from Final Fantasy V, I believe. Find the ruins in Duguera Pass. 5,105 gil. Zappa gets 105 job points. Alicia and Lavian get 100 each. Nothing more to report. And that means that, let's go into the Chronicle. Let's go to Feats, Past, Diving Expedition. 30 Cancer. We took part in a diving expedition sponsored by Thompson Traders, an outfitter located in Yardrow. There was a wide variety of participants, from children to the elderly, including many who might otherwise never have the opportunity to go diving for treasure. Diving is not easy work, but the participants accepted this and had a fulfilling, if exhausting, time. Wilden? One of the main trade routes between Garaland and Dor passes through the Siege Weald. Said route was only opened of late, mayhap to avoid the bandits on the Lenalian Plateau. It therefore abounds with areas yet to be explored, and we use the knowledge given to us to discover the ancient wonder deep within the Weald. Beyond the pass. After hearing the old farmer's account, we made our way to Duguera Pass. There we witnessed an unusual local ceremony in which they danced around an elemental. We later learned that it was a sacrificial ceremony in ancient times, performed today as part of a festival. Although unrelated to the ruins we found beyond the pass, it was an interesting sight nonetheless. Alright, let me see if I can figure out what some of the other ones are. Blossoming Hope is also one. The poisonous fens of the Sigalith Fenlands are a remnant of the 50 Years' War. Even today, their desolation bears silent witness to the brutality of that conflict. But as we were departed for home, we saw something extraordinary. A Celsetia flower blooming amid the deadly mists. By the time our children are grown, might these fens again be covered in Celsetia blossoms? Okay, let's see. A Yardrow Melee. The Yardrow Melee is an event held annually in the walled city. This is the 80th year that this contest has been held, and as such it has grown to become a sizable competition. Although we were defeated once in the qualifying rounds, we were somehow able to advance to the final tournament, where we defeated Gustav, the Yardrow assassin, to claim the title. An assassin, huh? Alright, let's see. Larkham Mercantile is also one available, if I can find that. Ah, there it is. The president of Larkham Mercantile, Nalman Hosse, a man aged 41, is now wanted by the authorities for drug smuggling. While fighting a monster attacking the company's caravan, one of the Chocobo wains overturned, revealing a large stash of drugs. We turned the driver over to the city guard. Their investigation determined that the president was behind the entire operation. Okay. I think that is it. Yeah, that looks like it. Alright. Let's check out the artifacts. Blue materia. These stones, developed by the ancient Saronians, are the result of experiments in storing knowledge within gems for later generations. They are said to enhance the abilities of the possessor. I don't know the reference for Saronians, ancient Saronians. I'm blanking on what that might be. But of course, materia from Final Fantasy VII. The Orb of Minwu. The soul of Minwu, the first mage, is said to be sealed within this stone. As such, it is sometimes called the Soul of Minwu. An orb only a name, it is actually comma-shaped. And wonders. Eureka! This once prosperous capital of the Kashka dynasty was destroyed in the Cataclysm, along with the vast legacy of its royal family. It is now a necrohall, populated by spirits drawn to the shades of past glory. Kashka dynasty. No, I have no idea what that... Oh, is that something from Final Fantasy III? That might be it. The Ronkin Ruins. The Ronkin dynasty dominated the world from its skyborn castle until an enigmatic plague brought about its sudden and tragic demise. Today, its empty ruins float in a cold and desolate silence. That they still float is pretty impressive. That is it. I thought we had oh no, we had 2 artifacts and 2 locations. That's it. That's it. Okay, and Personae. See if there's anything new about Delita. Sovelia. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything new is with them. I don't know if we've read about Luso, a young hunter who still retains a boyish innocence. Rescued from an attack by monsters in the Zeklos Desert, Luso decided to travel with Ald until such time as he could reunite with his former companions. He records each day's events in a leather-bound book that he carries with him at all times. We read about Interlude, a Knight Templar in the service of the Church of Glabados. Sir Interlude is the trueborn son of Lord Fulmarv, a Templarit's Lord Commander. He is also one of the new Zodiac Braves, holding the Pisces Stone. Sir Interlude blindly follows the words of his father, but has no knowledge of the stone's power to summon Lucario. Grand Duke Barrington. Liege Lord of Fovoham. Grand Duke Barrington did not serve in battle during the 50 Years' War, as he is no warrior, but his large group of sellswords, assembled from foreign lands, fought in his name. Among their numbers was a group of war orphans trained as assassins, who fearsomely tempered skill earned the Grand Duke the name King of the Forge. Marcus Elmdor. He died an honorable death in battle when struck by an arrow on the Crusade Plains. I think we have seen that. Rafa Galthina. A member of Grand Duke Barrington's secret band of assassins known as the Kamja, and Marak's younger sister. Rafa lost her parents in the 50 Years' War and wandered the streets as an orphan until Grand Duke Barrington took her in and trained her as a mage. When she discovered the Grand Duke himself had razed her village, she left Riovanes and swore revenge. Marak? Let's see. I think we read most of that. Mark thinks of the Grand Duke as his father, even going so far as to take up arms against his own sister Rafa, who has turned against the Lord. I think that is it, unless there's something new with him. Graf is currently working in secret as a member of the Knights Templar. Yeah, that appears to be it. Okay, so, when we come back next time, I've had 128 kills so far. And I find it interesting that it does not count the poached animals as casualties. I don't know why. But when we come back next time, I will have made my way back up to the Yuguwe Wood. I will have poached all the monsters that I currently have. I probably won't have bought anything from that, in part because I'm a little bit low on money compared to where I'd like to be. And, yeah, so, anyway, I will have taken care of that, and I'll probably focus on using some secondary characters if I can, just to keep some of the current people from over-leveling a bit. Anyway, that will all be next time. See you then, everyone.